私たちに都合の悪いけ。
はい。あの山には自然霊以外を排除しようとする法術が働いている。生身の人間に影響はありませんが、私たちサーバントには文字通り鬼門なのです。
That's a fucking cool field. Why can't I get that?
自然霊以外を排除する。それじゃあサーバントはあの山には入れないってこと？
入れないことはありませんが、能力は低下するでしょう。
Okay, I guess there is no servant up there.
足を踏み入れるたびに近づいてはならないという令状を受けるようなものですから。
それじゃあどうやって竜道寺のマスターはサーバントを維持しているのよ。
いえ、寺院の中に入ってしまえば結界はありません。
Oh, well, never fucking mind.
元より結界とは寺院を守る境界線と聞きます。結界は外来者を拒むだけのものですから、それ以上の能力はありません。
That's pretty fucking useless then.
じゃあなんとか中に入ってしまえばサーバントを律する法術はないってこと？
I thought it was gonna be like just this aura that constantly degrades them. That would have been so much better.
けどおかしいな。そんな風に寺院を密閉させたら地脈そのものが止まるじゃない。せめて一本ぐらい道を開けておかないと地脈の中心点にはなり得ないんじゃない？
はい。寺院の道理で言えば、正しい門から来訪した者は拒めません。その教えに従っているのか、寺に続く参道にだけは結界が張れないと聞きました。
Well, what other way would you go in?
あの寺院は正門のみ、私たちサーバントを律する力が働いていないのです。
なるほど。そりゃそうよね。すべての門を閉じたら中の空気がよどむもの。ただ一つだけ作られた正門か。
We still don't have enough information to go in, though. We need a lot more than just that.
私が教えられることはそれだけです。では結論を。マスターがいると判明したのですから、取るべき手段は一つだけだと思いますが。
Yeah, the action is to stake out the area and learn a bit more about him. I know what Saberson wants to say. Her eyes tell me that since the location the enemy is known, all that's left is to attack. That is stupid. But
私はパス。
I'm taking a hard pass as well.
どうにも罠臭いし、正直それだけの情報じゃ動けないわ。相手のホームグラウンドに行くんなら、せめてどんなサーバントを連れているのか判明するまで待つべきよ。
意外ですね。リンならば戦いに赴くと思ったのですが。
侮ってもらって結構よ。こっちはアーチャーがまだ本調子じゃないし、しばらくは傍観するわ。
I'm not going in. If I have the choice, I'm not going in.
わかりました。それではシロ、私たちだけで寺院に赴きましょう。
Fuck that. That's stupid. Saber says that this is if it's a natural thing to do. But that's... You okay? It's saving. I hope I fill up that... Yeah, okay. No, hell no.
俺も遠坂と同じだ。まだあそこには手を出さない方がいい。
Fuck that. That's stupid. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna go charge in head first into a battle. I don't know who's on the other side. Yeah, that's smart. Jesus.
あなたまで戦わないというのですか？
No, I'm saying I'm not gonna get slaughtered. That's what I'm saying.
バカな。今まで体を休めていたのは何のためです？
For when we know who we're fighting.
敵の所在が判明した以上、打って出るのが戦いというものでしょう。
If your enemy is floating over a pit of lava, do you still go and attack them? No. You wait until, they're somewhere you can attack them. You don't attack them in their base. If they're holed up in a castle, you don't siege the castle. Unless, of course, you've already, laid siege to the area around it and cut off all trade and then starve them out. Different.
それは分かってる。けど待つんだ、セイバー。
Yeah, we have to wait.
竜道寺にいるマスターがそこまで用意周到なやつなら、絶対に罠を張っている。
Yeah.
そこに何の策もなしで飛び込むのは自殺行為だ。
We'll get wiped the fuck out.
遠坂の言う通り、せめてアーチャーが回復するまで待つべきだと思う。
I would immediately... If she starts bitching some more... What happened with Berserker? Oh yeah, that's right, you lost. What if he's just as strong? Or the master's just as strong. Or, not master, but servant's just as strong as him. What then? What are you gonna do? Get killed again? Almost killed again? Yeah, fuck off. Hell no.
そのような危険は当然です。初めから無傷で勝利を得ようなどと思ってはいません。
There's a difference between with getting hurt and being foolhardy and stupid. Charging headfirst into battle is stupid.
敵の罠が体を貫こうと、この首を渡さなければ戦える。
The trap goes for your neck. What do you do then?
どのような深手を負おうと、マスターさえ倒せればいいのではないのですか。
No, because they're not the last master. You always have to fight for another day. You live to fight another day. That's just how it works. If you expend all of your forces and energy on one battle and barely win it, you're fucked with the next one.
バカ言うな。怪我をしてもいいなんてそんな話があるか。
If it's at the end, sure. At the very beginning, hell no. You need as much power at the end as possible.
危険を承知で行くのはいい。けど、そんな特攻は馬鹿げてる。俺はマスターとして、セイバーにそんな危険な真似をさせられない。
Bitch, don't make me use a command spell. That's right, going to the Ryudo Temple is certainly a suicide attack. There will be some obstacle on the only road leading to the temple. It's fine to accept that and go, but heading there without any plans is suicidal. No matter how strong Saber is, she has me as a handicap. No, that's really not why it's the issue. The plan is suicidal, even if you are the two strongest servant and master pair. Element of surprise trumps everything. If she puts herself in fights, and if the result is... just like what happened at that time, I can't agree to that.
何を言うかと思えば。
I'm saying you shouldn't be stupid and get yourself killed for no reason. If you get injured enough and can't be healed from it, like Lancer's wound, let's say it's another wound like that, but much worse, and you can't fight at all, what happens if someone attacks us? There you go. Done.
いいですか、
Sit
マ
the
スタ
fuck
ー。
down.
サーバントは傷を負うものです。
Yeah, they're also meant to win, not lose.
それを恐れて戦いを避けるなど、私のマスターには許しません。
I don't want you to die, and so I get fucked later.
ああ、許されなくて結構だ。セイバーが無茶をするんなら何度だって止めるからな。それが嫌ならさっさと体を治せって言うんだ。まだ傷が治りきってないんだろ。
戦闘に支障はありません。
Yeah, okay.
傷を理由に戦いを先延ばしにするなどと、そのような気遣いは不要です。
Yeah, I just lost my arm. Yeah, it's fine. I can still fight, though. You're an idiot. Honestly, Saber. You're foolhardy. What? I need to find heroes that have unbelievable amounts of pride and are bullheaded, and that's what ends up killing them. I'll look that up. Saber's will to fight does not change. Jeez, why doesn't she understand even after I tell her this much?
ああ、そうかよ。けどな、そう簡単にうなずけるか。
Just use a command spell and tell her to shut the fuck up, and you're not attacking unless I order you to.
以前だってそれでセイバーはバーサーカーにやられちまったんだろ。無理を通して戦って、また俺もお前も共倒れなんて真似を繰り返す。冗談じゃない。俺はあんな無残に殺されるなんて二度とごめんだ。
So, I thought she would argue right back, but instead she takes a breath and...
それを言うのは卑怯ではないですか、シロ。
No, it's not. Fuck off. It's not unfair at all. Not at all. Because it's the same fucking scenario. We didn't know who we were up against there. We got blown the fuck out. We don't know who we're gonna go up against there. We're gonna get blown the fuck out. She says as if apologizing.
卑怯で悪かったな。とにかく、こっちから仕掛けることはまだしないぞ。
I want the slow approach, and you just slowly build up power and then just overwhelm them.
俺だって、竜道寺にいるマスターは放っておけない。けど、俺たちは戦える状態じゃない。こんなんで戦ってやられちまったら、それこそ誰が竜道寺のマスターを止めるんだ。
And by power, I mean knowledge right now.
いいか、こっちから打って出るのは、お前の傷が治って 万全の状態になってからだ。それに文句があるんならさっさと他のマスターを見つけてくれ。
Ooh, can I trade her in for Ryder?
わかりました。マスターがそういうのでしたら。
Thank you. After answering in a quiet voice, Saber falls silent. Thank you. The conversation is over. Tosaka has returned to her room, and Saber returns to her room as well. Staying alone in the living room, I really regret what I did. No, it's too late already. Don't regret it. You have to be firm. I could have put it another way, so why? Why could I only convince her using words that made her look like that? Sometimes you have to convince someone. Sometimes you have to be harsh and firm. Interlude 6-1. It is a quiet, windless night. The time is past midnight. A settled darkness. The town is like a dark sea that only has moonlight to illuminate it. The clouds are moving. There is no wind at ground level. But way up in the sky, the air is roaring and letting the overlapping clouds flow.
風が出るな。
Hey Saber, how's it going? Maybe she can hear the wind. Looking up at the wind in the sky, she mutters quietly. I swear to Christ, she is not going to attack him up that temple. The one standing quietly in the yard glaring at the sky is a girl called Saber. Her golden hair is beautiful even in the dark night, and her clear green eyes are watching the appearing and disappearing moon. She casts a glance to the corner of the yard. There's an old shed and her master is sleeping.
あなたが戦わないというのならいい。
So I just lost my servant. Okay, Ryder, I'm gonna go kill Shinji and get a new one. Bye. I don't... You know what? You're gonna get killed and... fuck it, right? Just fuck it. God. A clang. The echo of metal melts into the night without reaching anyone. The moon disappears and appears. In the... something. In the instant the clouds in the sky float past, the girl's appearance has completely changed. Heavy, hard silver armor. Her figure covered in blue clothes is not something you can call a girl now. Impregnable defenses made from the magical energy overpowering others. And an invisible sword hidden by magical energy beyond human levels. That figure said to be invincible on the battlefield proves their existence to this day. Even with the invisible sword, her majesty proves that she is an excellent swordsman. This is why she is Saber. The one said to have the greatest power of the seven servants, the hero of the sword. A knight among knights, true to decorum, and acting on its master's order. Whatever the other heroic spirits may be, she is an ideal swordsman, who will not disobey her master. More like swordswoman now. But that ends today. She is hereby disobeying her master's order. Command spell, Saber, stop. No, she is not disobeying her master. She has considered how to make her master win, and the result of her decision is this. She's stupid. She's gonna get killed.
それでは他のマスターに殺されるだけだ。
You're gonna get killed by rushing in. You're a fucking idiot. But her master this time will not be able to fix his personality. So it will be her role to devote herself to being heartless. If the master is not going to fight, his sword will have to fight.
傷は癒えていない。マスターからの魔力供給も期待できない。
But still, there will be no hindrance in battle. Before she fucking sucks in battle. Confirming her own ability, she returns her gaze to the moon. She has no more interest in the shed her master is sleeping in. She has taken arms. The only thing in her is the will to defeat her enemy. She's gonna get fucking killed. The moon gloams. Gloams? Whatever. Just as a large cloud covers the sky, Saber jumps over the wall of the house. Okay. She runs through the darkness. She's gonna get killed, and I somehow made the wrong decision, probably. Because she's an idiot. The Silver Knight runs through the sleeping town. There's only one destination, the sacred mountain on the outskirts of the town, the Ryudo Temple located on top of it. Even Saber understands how hard it will be to single-handedly kill the master at the temple. As Shiro says, it is obvious she will suffer great injury, and in the worst case, she will be the one killed. You know, you probably shouldn't go into a battle when the worst case scenario is you getting killed. You should probably want to mitigate that to, like, less than 1% chance of being killed. You want to mitigate that as low as possible. But what kind of a servant would she be if she couldn't do something like this? A good one, actually. The servant is supported by their superior abilities and the pride that they have built up. They have pride as heroes and confidence that they're the strongest to have fought through many battles. Oh, I get pride and all that. I get that, but sometimes you have to understand. Ambushes are a thing, and you lose ambushes 99% of the time. I don't know the exact statistic. Probably like 87% of the time you lose them. It's rare not to. She's a heroic spirit passed down and honored from the ancient times, so defeat will not be accepted no matter who the enemy is. Well, I mean, she's probably been defeated at least once because these people died. Well, not all heroes actually die. A lot are, you know, killed by assassins in a way. So that's it. Oh, wow. That's how assassins get born. They kill the other heroic spirits. So technically, shouldn't assassins be best? No, even imagining defeat is unforgivable. Even though some childish parts remain, she is no exception. Because she is crowned with the name Saber, she cannot ignore her pride. Her pride will not allow her just to observe when faced with an enemy. Therefore, she will not falter no matter what kind of trap is waiting, and all she can do is challenge her by herself. God, I'm fucking prideful. I'm not that prideful. That's a shit ton of pride. If they say there is no chance of victory, she will create one with her own sword. The sword in her hand is a fine sword that has defeated many foes. As she has the invisible air, there is nothing for her to fear. Immediately gets just beat the shit out of. She runs through the mountain pass and up the road to the temple. Ends up actually being Berserker there. Fuck. What awaits her after the mountain pass are a great stone stairs. Oh my god, there's so many.
確かにこれは
Don't do it. It's probably an assassin in the trees, actually. Because this is such a spot for an assassin to be. Probably in a tree, will jump down and fucking kill her instantly. This is definitely the Ryudo Temple she remembers. The air is stagnant, the wind is dead. The ley line of the land is already contaminated. This place is a land of death. Once entered, one will not be able to exit alive. Oh good, I'm glad you're going there. But there's no hesitation. Just starve them out. Saber's speed does not drop one bit as she runs up the stairs. She runs through the scene. The sound of her kicking the stone steps echoes in the air, and the mountain starts to squirm noisily. They are long stairs. The temple gate is far away even for Saber, who's running like an arrow. To run such a long distance without being detected is impossible. There'll certainly be a surprise attack. You're an idiot. The gate should not be easily reached. But no matter what scheme awaits, the only thing to do is defeat it in advance. God, I'd tell my servant, God, you're so fucking stupid. Next time, how about you wait? I'd still take care of him and be like, you know what, come on. Keep it together, you know, all that shit, but I would still be pissed. Nothing can stop her now. Even if Berserker appears, she'll break through it. Yeah, okay. That is the product of her determination and confidence. And before Berserker appears and gets absolutely fucking wrecked. And at the top, when she's about to reach the temple gates, that obstacle appears. Okay, I assume not a caster. I'm assuming you're an assassin. Saber stops. When she, determined to beat any enemy, is surprised by this enemy. A natural motion. The gallant figure of the man that appears is far too lacking in enmity and unbelievably free of any openings. What, has she fought him before?
貴様
Stopping, Saber readies her invisible sword. The man with the moon at his back wards off Saber's killing intent as if it were just a light breeze. He's a fucking assassin, of course he can.
侍
She must be surprised by an opponent she has heard of, but never seen before. Oh. Her second Holy Grail war. Even for she who has seen many heroic spirits, this is the first for a servant like this. She's never seen a samurai? Sweat forms on Saber's brow. I don't know Japanese lore, so I have no idea who that is. They'll probably say it and I'll be like, oh, wow, that's interesting. Not because of fear, but because it's incomprehensible. It's not as if there have been strange servants like him before. There should be no servant more mysterious and suspicious than Archer from last time. Fucking Archer from last time. Who's Archer from last time? In comparison to that, the saber in front of her has no fearful aspects, nor a fearful weapon. That is why it is strange. Nothing can be felt from that man. There is no doubt that he is a servant, but there is no sense of any magical energy, nor a hero's of noble phantasm. Are you sure he's a servant? No, he's just a random guy cosplaying over here. Don't worry. So beating him should be easy. Oh, fuck. It is true that this match would be over in one blow, but her instincts tell her this. Do not underestimate him. She already has. The servant has a way to seize a certain kill. She cannot approach. It could be said that the range of the man's weapon, the Japanese katana, is hard to judge, but above it, Saber's location is at a disadvantage. I have the high ground! Above and below the stairs. There's about 5 meters between them. She would certainly receive the sword before she could run up and rush him. But nothing can be felt from that sword. It should be easy to repel it. So she should not hesitate, rush in, but Saber instinctively understands she cannot close in without care. Probably because he might have a small sword as well. So he'll, feint with the large one, you go to repel it, he pulls out small sword, cuts you with small sword, which is probably going to be his noble phantasm. Just a guess. She adjusts her stance slightly and glares at the enemy in front of her. His identity is unknown, but she should at least determine the class of the samurai.
聞こう。その身はいかなるサーバントか。
Well, I'm going to assume not a caster, so I'll say assassin. Saber asks, not expecting an answer. And he's also lightly armed, which means he moves fast thus. I can assume assassin. With a smile. Or at least lightly armored.
アサシンのサーバント
There you go.
佐々木小次郎
No idea who that is. The servant says so as if singing, though I don't know why he gave his real name, unless he intends just to kill her, and he probably will. It's only natural for Saber to be surprised. Servants should hide their identities. Where in the world would you find a servant that just comes out with it himself? Oh, but since they're in Japan, he's going to be stronger because more people know about him.
貴様、何を。
何をとは無粋だな。立ち会いの前に名を明かすのは当然であろう。それがそなたのように峰麗しい相手ならばなおのことだというのに、そのような顔をされるとは心外であった。
Assassin, the man who called himself Sasaki Kojiro, continues as if enjoying Saber's confusion. I have no idea who that is. I really don't. Saber surely does not know that this servant is a swordsman who wielded a katana called Monohozshizao, and it was often rumored to have no match in this large world. No, what would change even if she knew? His birth is unknown, and even his existence is uncertain. His story was only told through the word of mouth. There was only one who knew the existence of the swordsman, that being the worthy rival of the rare skilled swordsman, the one being his only enemy who defeated the man called Sasaki Kojiro. One cannot call this person a hero. The servant assassin, Sasaki Kojiro, is an existence quite unlike Saber. What servant would know the skills of a swordsman who is usually not treated as a hero?
だが、
There are only two truths in front of her right now. That this man in front of her is her enemy, and that he has given his
参
name.
りました。名乗られたからにはこちらも名乗り返すのは騎士の礼です。
Then do it. Saber's voice in reply is heavy. For her, it's too risky to state her true name. Since she cannot reveal her true name no matter what torture she receives, and she has no intention of revealing it. But that is only for the sake of victory. She cannot disgrace the faith of the knight for such a thing.
小次郎と言いましたね。アサシンのサーバントよ。私は。
Oh, he's gonna probably stop her.
よい。名乗れば名乗り返さねばならぬ相手であったか。いや、無粋な真似をしたのは私であった。
Really, it's reduced down to people who are knights? I mean, I immediately still think Joan of Arc. I mean, she can't be Joan of Arc. She would have gone into the church, prayed, all that good stuff. It can't be Joan of Arc. Just by law, just by that fact, can't. But I mean, I just go back to, she keeps talking about knights. Oh God, there's so many fucking knights in history. Ugh. But not many female knights, so that reduces it by a lot. Clank.
そのようなことで敵を知ろうとは思わぬ。我らにとって敵を知るにはこの刀だけで十分であろう。
Assassin descends the stairs elegantly and confronts Saber.
違うか、セイバーのサーバントよ。
I mean, it's kind of obvious. You're wearing heavy armor, and you don't have a bow. You also don't have a lance.
そう驚くこともあるまい。貴様の持つそれが何であるかは分からぬが、身にまとった殺気は剣士のもの。
It's pretty easy to tell between Lancer and Saber, because they hold their weapons differently. Everyone does.
目がくらむほどの美しい剣気。その貴様がセイバー以外の何者であろうか。
Another stab. Assassin descends the stairs, directs the point of his sword at
神
Saber.
名など知らずともよい。ただ、セイバーというサーバントがこの刃に破れるだけの話だ。
You're really full of yourself, buddy.
言葉でか。
The swordsman smiles happily.
なるほど。それは確かにその通りです。
Answering, she readies her sword close to her.
それでよい。では、果たし合おうぞセイバー。サーバント随一と言われるその権威。しかと見せてもらわねばな。
The silver light jumps. Hardness and softness. The fight between two very different swordsmen begins under the moonlight. She's gonna lose. Interlude out. Not important, right? Oh, status and screen update. Weapon. That thing. Long sword said to be carried by the swordsman. Literally, laundry hanging pole. It's only a nickname. Its real name is unknown. According to the record, said to be 90 centimeters long, but the assassin wields in this story is 150 centimeters long. Its range is that of a spear. That's fucking long, dude. In a real battle, long range translates directly into advantage. But when you are talking about a sword, it must be admitted that such a length is out of the question. It will be effective in a one-on-one battle, but its length and weight would be trouble for the user in a large-scale combat. There are no swordsmen able to use this longsword satisfactorily other than Assassin, who has the skill surpassing human limitations. And that's Berserker's thing. Status. Assassin, that dude. Neutral evil. Interesting. Luck A. Phantasms looks like rank C. Agility plus A plus. Endurance. Strength, he's pretty weak, actually. 176 centimeters. I don't know how tall that is, but it's something. And 63 kilograms. Presence concealment D hides at once present as a servant, suitable for spying. It's grade D. That sucks. I'd probably have presence concealment grade D. That fucking sucks. Well, maybe grade E. A master swordsman whose existence doubted even though his name remains. He is a handsome swordsman who uses that sword. He was born in that era, and it is claimed that he gained his fame around the 10th to 17th year of the Kaicho era. But the truth is still a mystery. There's still a lot of books that note him are inconsistent in terms of truth. Goran no Sho, written by his rival. According to the record, Kojiro is from the Eisen County, and studying under the originator of the Toda system. He favored a longsword, and after defeating his master and brother, he named his own style Ganryu. Okay. Something. After that, he traveled around the country as a master swordsman and said that he developed a secret weapon, skill technique, whatever, which would even kill a flying swallow. Around the Nishikai River and Showa region. Sumbame Gaishi? Sure. After that, he terrified swordsmen around the country and battled against Miyamoto at Fujima to maintain the reputation that he dominated. He served, dying in the process. Because of the sword's length, he could not fight while holding on to his sheath, so he threw away the sheath in front of Musashi, and Musashi's quote when he saw that, "Kojiro, you lose," is all too famous. Miyamoto was one of Japan's best swordsmen. Sasaki Kojiro is known as Musashi's worthy rival, but his real figure is hazy like the moon on water. While it's said that there is a person like him, we have to say the figure of it is passed down to the present of fictional swordsman. Wow, good lord, I don't know any of that. Mind's eye fake, A. Resistance changed visually caused by visual interference, also called the Sixth Sense. Oh, okay, well that's fucking Sixth Sense. Why didn't you just say fucking Sixth Sense?